Yo, 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 we are back at it again. It's your boy Mike Brooks from Mike's Madden School, and we are here with week 6, the Washington football team versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's a big game, man. So, the first thing we got to do that housekeeping. So, we got to turn on these ads before people start walking in, because that's the whole point. So we can start making money playing video games, and the only way we're gonna do it if we turn on the ads. So we we did that. I'm gonna put the thumbnail on there so if people see from outside of the clan, then they could come and subscribe and know what the actual video is all about. That's what we want to do. And and the story of this game is, can Jameis keep the momentum going? Can he keep things going? Can he keep rolling, keep improving? It's going to be hard. I want to at least get him to a star or superstar trade, or obviously superstar, but I want to get him at least a star trade so he can move up quicker, because right now he's just a normal development trait, and so which is very hard to move up when you're a normal development trait. So let me get these links together. We're gonna take a quick look at his roster before we send the invite, because he told me to send the invite when I am ready. Yo, 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 what's good, Vaughn? Sponsor out. I'll be sponsor. Shout out to my man Vaughn. Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully that sponsor money coming. You know what I'm saying? If anybody want me to shoot them out, pay a little dough, I got them. I got them on the sponsor. I'm also looking for folks that make beats, that want to get their name out here. They can put their beats on my videos, and I'll shout them out. Put all their information in the description. So I'm gonna keep repeating that throughout the broadcast today. So if anybody knows anybody that want to make some sick beats, just starting out or don't got a big following just yet, we definitely could do that. All right. So let's do it. All right. So we got the links distributed. We're going to keep YouTube off the ones and twos right now. But let's take a look at his roster real quick before we send the invite. The Chiefs. So they got Travis Kelce. So they got Carson Wentz at quarterback. So he throws quick, precise passes. So he could play with a lesser quarterback. He doesn't really go down the field that much. So he's good, and then he runs the ball. So I'm pretty sure Jonathan Taylor's gonna get a heavy dose. So hopefully our running defense will be ready for the task. Odell Beckham Jr. Put some respect on Odell Beckham Jr.'s name. Goodness, I'm so hurt that he got injured in that Super Bowl, because he would have got MVP by far, and that game wouldn't even been close. He got to have a good D line, because he run that D line. So I'm gonna have to watch him on that D line. We got Deion Jones, underrated player. He got 90 speed, 84 overall. Pierre Paul, Casey Hayward Jr. So he got some good cornerbacks that are pretty decent. All right, so he got an even team. He got an even team. He drafted well. So let's see what the deal is. We about to send the invite. Let's go. Yo, he do look like he got a lot of talent on that Chief team, man. I don't know about the Avengers, but he got some talent on that Chief team. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But we in there. We've played each other a lot. So I'm ready to. It's all about Jameis Winston, man. If Jameis Winston can continue his momentum and continue to play well, then we gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right as a unit, as a squad. You know what I'm saying? I can see Jameis taking us wherever he wants us to go. Now, our defense do need to tighten up. Our defense did play well last week. So if we can keep that going, that'll be great. So if our defense can tighten up, we're going to be all good. All right. So let's do it. Man, I can't wait to get the Commanders unis. Don't play in the reds. I'm red. Don't play in your reds. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Thank you. Right, you are on the road. There we go. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he can hear me. Didn't it look like he just wore red uniforms? Hold on, let me text him real quick. Let me text him because I don't know if he can hear me. Your whites. There you go. Just want to make sure. Just want to make sure you can hear me. There you go. He look like he got his whites on now. There we go. All right. Got to put on the fresh whites. Here we go. Here we go, man. Landover. In walking distance, my parents out there, they can hear the roar of the crowd from the crib. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. We ready.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line.
Okay.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been.
Thank y'all for stepping up and making a tackle on special teams like I'm supposed to. All right. Here we go. Oh, no, actually.
Wentz now on first down.
Come on, Cash man.
And he gets this one just shy.
You got one job.
Down at the 39.
Stay flat.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Do what y'all supposed to do. Do what y'all supposed to do.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
There we go. There we go. Get Jonathan. Good tackle. Still got 4 yards on that.
Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Right.
And as in any game,
here we go. Here we go.
a big key.
We want to make sure we contain Jonathan Taylor because if he can keep him in 3rd and short,
in that game,
then that'll be a problem. If he can keep him in 3rd and short, we're going empty.
Now a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Give me that. Let's go. Let's go, Emmons. Let's go. That's how the defense supposed to start it off, baby. That's how the defense supposed to start it off. Let's go. I was watching Kelsey, too. That was my responsibility. That was my responsibility. Sometimes you got to do what you're supposed to do. Study film. You do what we got to do. And do your responsibility. That's all I'm saying.
It's now a 7-0 game.
All right. Get that momentum going. At the crib.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
All right, let's go, Davis.
Take it in at the goal line. And a penalty.
Oh, I felt the tug on my jersey. He was holding me.
And they might be backing up a bit here
Felt
to
that
start the
tug.
drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz.
Oh, boy, Carson. Good Lord.
Not to force anything
Jameson, don't you throw like Carson Wentz.
But the best part
He wasn't open anyway, but
second and third down to fall
Carson threw that thing way out of there.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Wentz going to give this to Taylor. And he is going to stop cold.
That's Aaron Donald and Jonathan Allen right there up front.
It was a loss of a yard, so now they
That's what I'm talking about, fellas.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line. But
exactly what I'm talking about.
Continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over the game.
Let's make Carson Wentz make tough throws, man.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line,
catch the ball, Odom.
Nothing but room to run.
Odom, catch that.
Incomplete, but the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's Chris Jones now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
All right. Go, Mr. Wilson.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right.
All right, here we go. As y'all come in, man, hit that like button as y'all coming in, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all support.
This offense will take over right at the midfield stripe on 1st and 10.
I want to make sure YouTube pushes this live out.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Make sure y'all block too, man.
Off the play fake, Winston.
So make sure y'all block.
This one incomplete.
You know what he likes to do.
Throws it away.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well,
I didn't catch it like that. I didn't hit the X button.
Contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know
let's get,
once the rumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year.
Keep them up in the middle, man.
Guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Finds his
you know what?
In, Mo Alley Cox.
I thought he was going to be closer to me than that. And I tried to possession catch it, but I didn't realize how off he was going to be.
Just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Ooh, I see you, Anderson. Let's go, boy.
But first he gets it inside.
He said he ain't that small.
Well, that is a running back who was
nice run, sir.
Down easily. He fought his way through the contact until
let's go.
2 big
Stepping
plays
over
in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Play fake. Winston. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
All right, fellas.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
See if we can get a cheap one. Get in there.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense
it looked good at the start, but we couldn't get in there.
Not just
3rd and goal, man.
But now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Nice. Let's go, baby.
Touchdown.
James for that touchdown.
Leonard Fournette.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington.
I need to get it to where Jameson gets at least a breakout game so we can get an upgrade to a star development trait. But right now he's just a normal development trait. So I need him to get a star at least.
Out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
So he can, because trying to develop or trying to move somebody up as a normal development trait is hard.
Now after the touchdown, it's
you got to get a lot of XP. All right, here we go.
Fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, good spin.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Trying to put that pressure on Carson.
It's about set to begin this drive.
Make it hard on him.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week.
Still early, just October, but defense starting to gel a little bit. Defense starting to gel a little bit. I can see them playing together.
Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team.
Oh, that's exactly what I was talking about.
But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Wentz.
Oh, my goodness.
Trying to fight his tight end.
Yo, Rose is tall.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will bring this one back.
Carson tried to get that over his head, but Rhodes played that right in front of him.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play.
So we got
they created their own big
defense starting to gel a little bit, starting to play the way we like to play. They're starting to understand my scheme and what we like to do. Basically looking at the game plans, what we need to stop. And they're trying to come together. So we got to use these games. Make sure we get that XP. That's important.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they gave up the pick six.
Stop this run game.
They'll be looking to right the ship here.
Stop this run game, baby. Let's go.
Cautious this go around?
You should be.
Way to go, big boy. See, my linebackers got to fill the holes. My D-line
you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance
out
to
here,
score.
you know.
You still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys
clogging it up in the middle.
Evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
Wow. Did he break a tackle? Who tackled he break? Was that Chandler Jones?
33, following a good pickup of 8.
Bro, was that Chandler Jones he broke tackle of?
The evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that
That's
can
crazy.
Get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
That is absolutely crazy.
We're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean,
what a throw by
it's unbelievable. So
Carson Wentz going to his left.
It's not necessarily, he just
that is crazy.
You guys figure it out. When he takes
Carson
Wentz.
Wentz.
Now. They know how to run routes.
Look at that throw.
Things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot
I probably should hit square, knock it down.
Just your static 1, 2, 3.
I thought he was throwing it right to me.
21-0 our score.
Yeah, I thought he was throwing it right to me. That's crazy. All right.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Wentz.
Kelsey. Oh, boy, Kendrick. Way to see it, fam. Way to see it, fam. Get in there. Get in there. That's the defense that I drafted, man. This is the defense playing like they're supposed to play when I drafted them.
Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But
that's what I'm talking about.
Then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick.
That's the defense that I drafted. Step up, make the plays, be where I tell you to be. Hey, man. We gotta take advantage of these games, get this XP, get our defense up.
And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And
5 rushes for 6 yards. That's the type of game we got to stop.
They told him,
on team racing receiver, I can't hit on the play. Oh, yeah, tunnel vision.
To get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Well, look, if that's what you needed,
I think they're a little conservative, but you know me.
This was not the game
and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
you wanted to see.
I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Oh, we was on that.
Knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game.
Yeah, it's crazy because Sway blew me out too.
You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And like I said, Mama say the games like that. I said get it out the way early. Get it out the way early, y'all.
Yards on the punt there, no return, and it will be Washington football.
If y'all,
first and 10.
You know, if we can get it out the way, you know.
The Washington offense at the line. And
I know the end, but we can't afford to lose a lot, especially in the NFC East.
When they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tab and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
Galladay.
Inside the 30.
Woo, that's my favorite receiver.
Finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Galladay.
A huge play there for Washington.
He had to throw it. He just had to get it up there to him. Just had to get it up there to my guy.
Jameis now on first down. Going right back to Galladay. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He just violates some rules. What rules?
Run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run out.
Oh man, let's go.
Worked really well.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Play action now, Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And that one going to come up short.
Jameis.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes.
Jameis, he was sitting right there waiting for it. I should have threw it a little earlier.
Most of these quarterbacks,
but I thought he was like, James, you got to be careful. Like, if there's a man right there where if he overthrows it. Damn. Go, Hunter. See, on that particular throw, he was in front of the guy. And if James overthrew him, nobody catches it. So I just got to watch James. It's hard to make throws in between people.
Zerline now for the PAT.
What's that? Cowboys the only team that got 2 losses in the NFC East. I don't know what the Cowboys doing with their what's going on with them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Who the Cowboys lose to? I know they lost to the Giants. Who's the other team they lose to?
Return from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
If it ain't broke.
And 3 and out on the last drive. No points
if it ain't broke.
On the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots.
There you go, wrap them up.
What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that
play,
play,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
How well they bottled them up throughout the game, because
that was the longest run of this contest. So you lost both division games. Ooh.
2nd down and 4.
I don't even play my division games until the end of the year. I got 5. Well, I played 1. I beat the Giants the second game of the season. But my last 5 division games are the last 5 games of the season. All right, let's go.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now Wentz.
Ooh.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's always a goal. And it's
way to keep that coverage tight, y'all. Oh, he's like he got in front of him.
Force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 36.
I was trying to fair catch.
37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
All right. The only thing about the way he played, because he played that D tackle so good, it's hard. I got to kind of swing out the pocket.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Make sure you step up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston.
Here you go. I got him.
That's
I don't know how you got that ball off. He was backpedaling. He was coming fast. He was coming fast, bro. He came with the heat.
A reminder, once we have halftime, as we do all
That's what it feels like.
Down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all
That's what it feels like. But I'm good. I wish he was in my division so I can get him 2 times a year.
The coach.
Good block.
Flushed out right. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Oh, Galladay.
Right along the sideline. Good job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
I was trying to keep my feet in bounds. I was trying not to miss it. Tiptoe.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jameis to throw it. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
That was a good deed by them.
Coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of
scrimmage. That was a really good deed.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Actually, I'm trying to fight for number 1 seed. Thank you very much.
Throwing, Winston. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, he got me. Dang. He played that well. Good play, DJ. I threw it too late. I should have threw it way earlier than that. I was watching him, seeing what he was doing, and I thought he was going to overplay it. Yeah, I should have been through that.
Last week, that's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
Dang, man.
Surprise in your voice because it's exactly
I'm trying to get James a touchdown and mess around, throw a pick.
And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Oh, I hit him late. See, I was trying to dive earlier. But they didn't let me dive.
There's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But
I'm trying
outside of that, looks like an extra step.
Trying to get it. Hey, while y'all coming in, man, hit that like button so the YouTube algorithm can show your boy some love.
Wentz now to throw.
Oh, he got me.
Open man here. It's the
That's one of his favorite plays, too. I don't know why I fell for that.
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more.
Come on, y'all. Let's keep him off the board, baby. Keep him off the board.
Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive.
Try to fumble.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first
Yeah,
down.
I'm fighting for number 1 seed.
Now a timeout called for by the offense.
For the number
they stop it here with just under
1. We gotta keep pace though, because apparently can't nobody beat the Eagles. All right, come on, y'all. Come on.
From the 35 on second down. Wentz.
Way to get there, Westry.
And their struggles continue here.
Way to get there.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
You thought.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Wow,
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first
Let's see if we can make him miss a field goal.
Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
He missed? Oh, he almost made it. Yeah, what's your screen? The Leno Family SD?
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always
check out the Leno Family SD. He's in the chat. Click on his link. He has some good content on there. He be going live. He's in our league, playing some good games. This games be barn burners, man. Shout out to my man Vince.
Taken at the goal line.
Ooh. Hey, good tackle, because I was fitting to go to his house. It's about to go to the house. All right.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Make sure y'all block.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard.
Hey,
now Washington going to use the second of their 3
pressure,
timeouts. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now.
Threw me off a little bit.
Here's Winston.
I had somebody. That was my fault.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better,
that was my fault.
You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston.
Oh, give me that. Oh.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good
I thought my man Galladay was going to make a play for me.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a round.
All right, let's go. Set the focus.
Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Keep with the same game plan.
Okay, Coach. Thanks as always to you
and
the gang in Orlando as we
welcome
everyone back in for quarter
take your time.
4.
The last couple of possessions wasn't that great. Let's do what we got to do. Make the plays we got to make.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
Yeah, that was the half, buddy.
Out there, ready for this next
that was the half.
The Washington offense. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score.
In action. Thank you, Henderson.
It's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive.
My man Leonard Fournette just chilling right now.
They're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
We'll definitely need him some later games. But this game ain't it.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Nice.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jameis.
On play action, Winston. He's got his
wait, Tim Patrick? Tim Patrick, that's a big guy.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just
that is a big boy.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything.
See, that's how you have time in the pocket, man.
Just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, thank you, James.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Threw that thing to the stands. But that's why I said, like, you gotta put yourself in position to where he don't gotta make super tough throws, to where if he misses it, interception.
Action. Winston.
Woo! My man Galladay, boy.
All the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
My man Galladay do his
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? He's on play baseball.
Get up.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw.
Oh.
And he can't find a receiver.
Where'd he come from?
Brought down. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal.
Where in the world did he come from? James, I need to get that speed up.
First down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Winston. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. That time
didn't give you nothing on that one.
And we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route.
See if we can punch this in, James, without throwing a pick.
Straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
3rd and goal. Winston.
Nice, James. Let's go. And I got my man Galladay. That's a dot.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for James.
With a man in his face. That little bump.
Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
Now Zerline on and the extra point.
Yes, sir.
And the lead grows even larger.
He did ratio like 4-1, 5-1. I know he ain't gonna be like Patrick Mahomes and them. And I've seen a couple other Mac Jones and all those folks throwing all these touchdown passes. I don't know who they playing. I'm trying to keep up.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Take that ball away.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what
good block. It's crazy because we got penetration, but it was just the way the play was set up.
Coming together as a group, going over
and I got caught in there too.
Coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Rolling to his left.
We got him over top.
And that's going to be caught.
Good play.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
I don't know how he be rolling to his
pick up right there, and after watching that
to his left.
I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
There you go, Jonathan.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there. And
so this is what my defense got to continue to play, get off the field, give us ball back.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Okay. We seen something.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
I think that was it, though, but we seen something.
Still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go, fellas.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Like that time. There you go. Fill that hole, baby.
Still a couple yards short of the first.
Fill that hole. Let's go.
Pick up there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
I think he might take this to the quarter.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Let's see what he does. Gotta watch Kelsey. You got an offensive lineman over there stretched.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the
you got an old lineman out there stretched.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Escaping the pressure right. He's gonna have his running back. It's
how do you get, I still don't understand how they get out the pocket so easily.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter.
Like, even though it's no...
There's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you know it.
They
did.
Wentz now on 1st down.
Don't matter.
Oh, he dropped it. And
that's he dropped that in there.
The way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
4 yards the gain, and it'll
hey, man, we should have a couple more picks. Come on, D. Come on, D.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
There you go.
He won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They've called his number.
What's the point of a field goal at this point?
How much tread is left on those tires?
We certainly do, but I always think back
to
one of my favorite coaches in the NFL.
Touchdown or
he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look,
I guess 6 looks better than 3.
Carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Oh, little fake. Little fake action? Okay, that was... DJ, that was god awful.
And Washington will have
that was
on downs.
Terrible.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Being chased
stepped out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds.
My guy stepped out of bounds, so he couldn't get it.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, Winston. Flushed out right.
Why did he throw it back that way? I wanted to throw it to the same side he was on.
The right play, throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Washington on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Winston. Got his man complete over the middle.
Ooh, go Hunter Henry. Let's go. Let's go, Hunter. Let's go. With the lead. Hopefully they show that I can show the lead.
Another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that,
your face reveal, what does that mean?
Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, here we go, here we go.
Here, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line.
I need at least one more good TD with
short little passes
James.
may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Winston's throw taken in here by Patrick. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball.
Nice, Tim Patrick.
Touchdown.
Let's go, boy.
Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And this Washington offense
appreciate that, Timmy.
Continuing to add to their lead.
Man.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Okay.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
All right.
Kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
All right.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st down, Wentz.
Look at that. Oh, what?
Tight end Kelsey.
Wow. He was ready for it. He was waiting. And the fact that he still caught it.
That completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz.
There we go. Oh, come on, Lestry. That's that big. I want to get you up, too.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
All right, I'm going to start. I haven't really been containing because I've been wanting them to put pressure, and they have been kind of getting some pressure.
For them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward
now. I forgot Odell Beckham was in this game.
Plays are really for next week, trying to get
all right, can y'all not let him outside the pocket?
Throwing on 1st is Wentz.
Oh, that was on me. I wasn't sure if he was going to throw it to the one short or over the top. That's on me. That is on me.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one.
All right, y'all, let's get tight. keep him out the end zone, baby. Keep him out the end zone, defense.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've
Keep him
got
out the end
first
zone.
and 10 as they search for a late score. Out to his left.
There we go.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Go, Rhodes. Move.
With a pick. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big
see if we get one more for Jameis.
You're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be a second down. Winston here to throw. This one in the hands of Burton. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds.
What's going on, Joey? Appreciate you coming on the live. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in. Easiest way to support the channel.
Not free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Excellent. Try something.
Play action now. Winston. Throwing deep for
I might be short. You got it?
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't catch.
I waited a
Fourth
tick.
quarter, you've got the big lead.
Waited a tick too long.
You still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
To the air again with Winston.
And
that'll fall incomplete. He was
that's on me.
As he let that go. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And
all right, here we go.
To do that, he was
appreciate it, Joey.
An incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You gotta stay on them blocking, y'all.
Jameis to throw it.
There you go, Hunter.
Man here, the tight end Henry. And he's going to
there you go, Hunter.
Around the 45-yard line.
Just need that little bit of time, y'all.
I tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. He's got the first down.
Go, Clinty. Oh, going on the guard. Let's go.
And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A huge play there for Washington.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And
still
actually saw a few
Lazard.
guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
From the red zone now, Winston. Knocked away.
He didn't give my man a chance. I wanted him to throw it up there for my man Galladay.
Very confident in his ability to fit that one in.
I just need him to give him a chance.
There wasn't a whole lot of
I got 3 timeouts too.
Had that one covered pretty well
get the ball back.
downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, actually, no. That's long.
Play fake. Winston. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 4 and less than a yard. Now Winston. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
4th and inches. See if we can punch this in, y'all.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Jameis again.
Okay. Got him.
Give him another 6. It's
good throw, Jameis. He threw it right over his head.
Continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over.
Threw it right over his head, baby. Way to go, Jameis.
Now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
You got that 4-to-1
so hard to stay in there.
ratio.
They had to stop them on that
maybe 5-to-1.
But when they were unable
4-to-1.
to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline.
Everybody gets a touchdown. I got 3 timeouts, so we might be able to get this ball back.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And you best to believe we trying to get this ball back.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language.
Trying to get this ball back.
If they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
2nd and 10.
Now Wentz.
There you go. That's how you get them in there, baby. That's how you don't let them get outside.
And Washington now going to use the first of their
That's what I'm talking about.
It's just their
don't let that man get outside.
Here in the final stages. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. Steps away.
Give me that.
And now
Pass,
here's another
man. I thought I was going to mess that up. I thought I was going to get called for pass interference. I thought,
24-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something
I knew I was
positive
going to
to
mess
say for
that
this
up.
offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong.
Get in there.
Into the
Kill
end
me.
zone. It's another touchdown.
I seen the way he didn't move them hips.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles.
He was out there in no man's land. He didn't move them hips, boy.
Right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation.
You already know we got to get that XP. We got to take advantage of the games they give us to take advantage of. You going to let me take advantage of a game to get some XP? That's what we need to do.
The collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. Take it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it in the end zone. Oh, big return up past the 30.
Oh, whoo. Thank you. Is that Zerline? No, that's not Zerline.
Even after that big time,
that's
it's not looking great for them today.
My fullback.
Nothing else. Even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh.
Man open is Robinson.
Good play.
He'll cross over out of bounds.
He had so much time.
The 25.
Well, this game
he had a lot of time on that play.
They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
He was so open. Jeez. He got hit and everything. Hey, come on, defense. Hold him.
I believe his first catch of the game defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone.
Don't let him in here, y'all.
Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Don't let him in here.
Now Wentz. Forced out to his
there you go. Oh, damn.
Looking inside, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD,
Come
but it
on,
bears
y'all.
repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions.
How do we? He almost caught that.
It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's
Don't let him in here.
Day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want
to eat this one as down he
Let's
goes.
go. Don't let him in here, y'all.
With 2 seconds to go, this one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take
Don't let him in here.
Take it with them. One final try now for Wentz.
Don't let him in here, y'all. Let's go. GG to the Chiefs. Keep out the end zone, baby. That's what I'm talking about, defense. James needs to step up. Defense needs to step up. And this is how we need to play going forward, man. This is how we need to play going forward. It was a good game. Jameson doing his thing. Defense doing that thing. Defense really dominated the game from the jump and was able to give James that calm, you know what I'm saying, no pressure type game.
And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers.
We got to play Green Bay next week, so we got to keep it rolling, keep it moving. And we just got to keep pacing the NFC East. The NFC East is tough, and it's crazy. But thank y'all for coming out once again. I might go, looking at my schedule, I might go live here in a little bit. I don't know, depending. I might play some Assassin's Creed or something, so you'll be able, might see me on that. Other than that, I'm gonna just take some screenshots for my thumbnails, for my highlights. I'm still working on my highlights. Look, I probably need to do that. But a little late on the highlights. I'm gonna take a day off and get some of the highlights done for the games. Looking forward to that. Also want to put together some other tips for you guys from YouTube and all that stuff to grow your channel so we can all start making money playing video games, guys. I really appreciate all of your support. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe if this is your first time on the channel, so you hit that bell notification icon. You never miss any of our content. It's Thursday night, so it's like the start of the weekend, so you guys be safe if you're going out. Definitely take an Uber. Don't drink and drive. Be safe. Class is now dismissed. You guys take care.